Omurice is a type of food that takes a classic omelet to a whole new level by stuffing it with tasty chicken, fried rice, and ketchup. When you first see omurice, you're going to think it looks like a big football-shaped egg wrap. So how exactly do we whip this up? Before anything else, I'll put all of the ingredients in the description box below so you can check them out. Now let's get to it. First, rinse the rice and cook in the rice cooker. Chop the onion into small pieces. Now the dreaded question is it healthy? Well, there's good news and bad news. Let's start with the bad news. Omurice rice is one of those calorie-packed breakfasts. It has a high fat and carbohydrate content as a result of fried rice, egg, and ketchup. Good news is, even if you're on a diet, you can still enjoy this dish in moderation. Adding a serving of vegetables makes the dish healthier, and you can always use less ketchup. Then cut the chicken breast fillet into 1/2-inch pieces. There are different ways to make your own omurice. Classic omurice is made with chicken breast, but you can also use chicken thighs if you prefer the taste of dark meat. The breast is less chewy and gets softer when it's pan-fried, however, the chicken isn't the predominant flavor you'll taste. I've even heard of omurice recipes made with ground beef or beef pieces, pork sausage, and ham. In a non-stick pan, add a bit of oil and saute the onions until it's soft. Omurice is mainly a breakfast or brunch food, but you can have it any time of the day because it's very hearty and nutritious. So the next time you're craving egg, consider this tasty omurice recipe. Add the chicken and cook for several minutes until it is no longer pink in color. The truth is, you can use any type of meat and fry it alongside the rice. Some Americans also use Spam canned beef and cut it into small pieces. If you like fish, you can make salmon omurice. It's just as delicious as the original, but it's healthier. Then, add the defrosted vegetables. Speaking of being healthier, you can always add in vegetables to feel less guilty taking in all that fat and carbs. Just saying. Season everything with salt and pepper. Omurice is delicious and satisfying and definitely full of nutrients compared to a simple omelet. It's a step up from a regular omelet and it really doesn't take long to make. Now it's time to add the rice and mix everything together. Believe it or not, but omurice was and still is the #1 breakfast food for children. But adults love it too, and many parents choose this recipe for family breakfasts. Add the ketchup and soy sauce and continue mixing. Think of omurice as an omelet burrito with rice, chicken, and ketchup filling. It's the perfect fusion breakfast that's going to keep you fuller than a bowl of oatmeal. This time, let's make the omurice one piece at a time. First step is to beat 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of milk to make the first omurice. When you beat the eggs, add milk or cream to make them softer and fluffier. In a non-stick pan, heat 2 tablespoons of oil. Once the pan is very hot, pour the egg mixture and tilt the pan so it is completely covered with egg. Now lower the heat once the egg sets and wait a bit. The key to making a good omelet is not to burn the bottom, so you must lower the heat once the egg has set. While the egg is still soft on the top, add 2.5 tablespoons of shredded cheese to one side of the omelet. Now add half of the rice mixture on top. Alright, I know making the perfect omelet can be really difficult, especially if you need to wrap it around the rice. To be fair, the original omurice recipe calls for a paper-thin omelet. And that requires a lot of work if you're not a professional chef. But luckily, you can use a thicker omelet and the dish will turn out well and taste excellent. Fold both sides of the egg towards the middle with a spatula. You'll fold the full side of the omelet towards the middle and then the empty half of the omelet towards the middle with a spatula. And flip the omurice onto a plate. The egg should almost cover the top of the rice filling. You can maneuver the pan a bit and tilt it towards the right side so the full side gets covered. And garnish with more ketchup. The most popular sauce for this dish is good old ketchup. But there are other popular sauces used alongside or instead of ketchup. It's totally up to what you prefer. To make another one, just beat another egg and repeat the cycle from there. Then with a spatula, remove the whole thing and put it on a plate upside down. It's going to look like a big burrito or American football. There you have it, an absolutely delicious and hearty meal that's good for breakfast or even brunch. That's it! Be sure to check out our free recipe book with easy but delicious Japanese recipes anyone can make. I'll leave a link on the description box below. Thanks for watching and enjoy your cooking!